Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, 2-2. Just starting things out here in Anaheim. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Down and in, moved his feet. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Hey!
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. In the air to left center. Adele moves under it. And that is that. Back in Anaheim, and on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him. One out.
Batting second, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. And that one sliced foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Another 1-2. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
two.
That
Oh, that's
misses.
low.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is
Ball
inside
four.
ball
Take the
4. And I mean,
Batting
oh,
fourth,
so close.
center fielder,
Now
Joe
batting Joe Adele.
Adele.
He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Look
Yep,
out.
I got him. Take
And
your
it
bait.
hit him.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. And that one is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. The Angels on the board first. It's 3-0. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Muncy. And that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A laser to left. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. So up next, Jacob Wilson. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second, Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. There's the strike. Man at second. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball one.
And that misses. And the count is 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Moore makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the A's, Clark. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That's a ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Back to work, Luis Severino. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Yeah.
And the 0-1.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Tags the runner for 1. To first.
He's
double
out.
play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. And next for LA, Christian Moore. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Butler on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone. Ball one.
Hey!
And that
Hey!
drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Foul ball there. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one almost got him. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the 0-1. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The tying run is in to score from third. Here comes the throw. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. The run comes in from second.
Beat it. Safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No, he's
Over to
in
first,
there.
and he saved. And here is Jacob Wilson. And there's a base hit to left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. Slash foul down the right side. And a hook off into the seats. 2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a pop up. Neto. And there are 2 outs.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Muncy
Hey.
in the box now. Take strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. And
Nope,
that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Into center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell.
First baseman, Nolan Shotwell.
Hey.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Almost got him. Misses the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That clips the corner. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
And that drops in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Grissom makes the grab, 1 down. So back to the top of the order. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed. And it's ball 4. That missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
The Athletics trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey!
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That just misses. And the count is 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but sometimes pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Number 37 into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. He's already homered here in this one. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. That one way outside, and it's 1-0. On the ground to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Jorge Soler.
Ball 1, no strikes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Angels down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. That's inside.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball
that
3.
one misses. And a full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Gets under it and pops it up. Kurtz settles under this one. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
There's a strike.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Up the middle. The throw to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That's ball 3.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Up next for the A's.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Aye.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball 1 there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a
that's
ball.
out.
In the air, left side, Soler. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom.
Second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
And Luis Severino continues.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Moore.
Nope.
The A's leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, Wilson. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. The other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Going 2 now. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
And it's 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball. Just
Ball
misses
3.
the mark outside the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Hard hit right side. Shonewell takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silson. He's into the game with the bases empty. So the lineup flips over. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Down.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Edge of the zone, call the strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Bounced out to short. Wilson tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Center fielder, Joe Adele.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Low in the box now, no balls and a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get him back into this ballgame.
And yes, he did. He went around. The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
And that one
Ball
just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Hey! Inside, ball 2.
High fly ball, right field. And that is the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th,
for the
and now here's the
Athletics,
A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Well, it
Hey!
looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Shanoel
Out.
steps on the bag, and 2 away
Now
to
batting,
start the 7th.
designated hitter,
2
Brent
out,
Rooker.
space is empty. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Up and
Ball 1.
in, and that's ball 1.
The splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And
Ball
that one is
inside.
inside. Just
That's
missed.
outside.
Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The
a
shortstop
ball.
takes the ball. Rooker leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Hey! Ball, that's
Back-to-back breaking
outside.
pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one is upstairs. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
56,
bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Hoppy,
Oh,
the
what?
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. That one found hard the other way. inside.
Ball
and
3.
now it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Up next,
One out man at first. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. And just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
That's a really good take.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. To the shortstop at
No, he's in
second,
there.
but
Stay.
it pulls him off the base.
now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. A little bit high. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive. Clark trying to get to it. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now pitching for the
New
A's,
pitcher now,
number
Justin
60,
Sterner.
Justin Sterner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Shanaway in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. That one
Ball,
at
that pitch is up.
95, missed up top. 1-2 to count. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Angels,
new arm on the mound
number
to start the
68.
8th. Jose Fermin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Leading
pitches
off
out of
for
him
the
right
A's,
here. Got to
second
do his
baseman
best to keep the
Justin
score
McNeil.
right where it is.
Aye.
Fermin, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That
That's a
one
ball.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a good
Ball
eye
two.
there. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Right fielder.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Nope, that's a ball. Aye. Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. So 2 down, Denzel Clark up next for the A's. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's
Whoa,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-3. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
In the air to left center. Clark settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Joe Adele.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fastball,
that's
and he gets
inside.
out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And that
Ball,
one
that's high.
upstairs, ball one.
Hey!
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that ends the inning. We go to the
Leading
ninth.
off for the A's.
Now here's the
First
leadoff hitter for the
baseman,
A's,
Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He muscles that one out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-3. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Jordan Romano.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Good eye
That's
in that
ball
spot.
3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball 1.
Hot shot to third. Fires to first
Out.
in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Outside. That one ripped right center field, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much.
Ryan Zefferjon takes over on the mound.
Ryan Zefferjon.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics,
now as they hand the ball to a
66,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the
Basso.
ninth. Brady Basso.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Left
attacking
fielder,
these hitters.
Jorge Soler.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball upstairs. Ball.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe. That one way inside. The Halos down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Grounded to third, could be 2. Muncy to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Hey.
Basso is just 1 strike away. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he dodges that fastball. Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4.
Now batting third baseman, Christian Moore.
Yep, that ball went out.
Grissom off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2. Hey!
Here's a 2-2. Ground ball, and this should do it. Long throw to first, and that wraps it up for this afternoon.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-3 is how this one ends. The A's are victorious.